Hello and welcome to Student Branding TV. I'm Derek Merdinian.
And I'm Erica Zuko. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about side hustles. Now, what is a side hustle, you might be wondering? A side hustle is something that you do alongside whatever your normal day job is, or day internship is, or full-time student position, or whatever it is that you're doing for the most of your time. Your side hustle is kind of what you're doing to make some money on the side, as well as keep your skills fresh and that kind of thing. So a lot of us naturally have some side hustles that we've been doing our whole lives, whether that be something like babysitting or mowing the lawn or doing odd jobs for a little bit of extra cash. But we'd also like to talk about how, even though you might be spending most of your time doing something that doesn't relate directly to your personal brand, whether that be a full-time job at a local restaurant or something like that, that you're doing to kind of make money and make ends meet that way, you can also be doing little jobs that both bring in some extra cash and also help you hone your skills. Derek, I know that you've been doing little side hustles here and there all throughout your college career and are still doing a lot of things on the side. Can you kind of describe what a few of those experiences have been and some of the things that you have been doing as side hustles?
So in my college years, my side hustle was primarily working as a podcaster and the lead product reviewer for a site called iTricks.com. And in the years I was working with them, I wrote, recorded, and filmed several hundred product reviews. And through the sheer repetition, I got a lot better at my written communication, and I became a much more confident speaker because I was just doing this week after week after week. It doesn't relate directly to my personal brand, but I did get a lot of great skills out of it. As I said, the communication skills became better. I learned a bit about graphic design and web design because I was helping to format the HTML for the different blog posts. I was learning how to use content management suites like WordPress, so a lot of extra things came out of it. And I had a great time doing it as well. So after that, I started working on writing a lot more and worked on publishing my first book. So that was my side hustle for my senior year of college. And once that got published, then the side hustle shifted towards marketing and selling the book. And right now I'm working on revising that book in addition to another one, both of them for publication. And again, it's a current cycle of polishing and marketing and selling and polishing and marketing and selling. And all of these things for me are great skills to really hone for my personal brand, just because the entrepreneurial side of me is very involved with those types of things. So Erica, what are sort of the side hustles that you've been doing during your college years?
Throughout college, I did a number of odd jobs in my free time as kind of side hustles. So there were some things that I became really good at that were maybe design related or coding related, little things that I could do that I was able to help out small businesses with, nonprofit organizations with, groups that didn't have as big of a budget. And those were skills that I already had and was able to use to kind of make this extra money on the side. As of recently, I've tried to find opportunities where I can really be learning something new in pretty much every area of my life. So right now I just took on a very part-time position as a research assistant for a reporter in the New York City area. And she covers a lot of personal finance related issues. So I'm both learning about personal finance, which is something very important right now as I'm just graduating from school and learning how to balance rent and student loan payments and everything. And also, it's also valuable for me in terms of learning from her and the types of reporting that she's doing, as well as learning how to use some special tools such as LexisNexis that I've had some experience with in the past, but kind of building on those skills. So you can definitely think of your side hustle as something that you just do to make some extra money, but you can also really think of it as a way to learn some extra skills. Just a couple quick examples of things that maybe you might want to check out. You can take a quick month-long or 2-week-long grant writing class, which you can do online, and you learn how to write grant proposals for nonprofits. This is something that you can be making like $2,000 doing for one of these organizations, and it's a really great way to learn how to improve your writing skills, how to do something that'll help you in the workplace, and in business settings in the future, and will also allow you kind of to make some money in your free time doing something that organizations need but might not have somebody on staff to do. So like that's an example of a really easy side hustle to get into. Derek, can you think of any other ones that are things that are, skills that'll help you at a professional level, but also kind of help you earn some extra money on the side?
A great way that you could do this during your college years is to become a tutor. If you get really good and really solid in your math skills, if you're a biology major, chemistry major, or even if you take 4 years of foreign language, you can become a tutor. You can make money by tutoring other people. You can reinforce the language that you've been learning. And in the long term, if you really have solid skills in that foreign language or the mathematics skills or whatever it happens to be, that translates as well to your career success, and also it can reflect nicely onto your personal brand. So all things to consider that are very simple within your education right now. To change gears a little bit, Eric and I wanted to talk about the changes that are coming to Student Branding TV. Over the next coming weeks, we're going to start interviewing other individuals who have really capitalized on their personal brands and get some insight from them. So it's going to sort of alternate over a couple weeks where I do an interview, then Eric and I do a regular episode together, and then Eric will do an interview, and we just keep going back and forth like that. So if there's anyone in particular that you would like to see us interview on the show, just send us an email at studentbrandingtv@gmail.com.
And if you have your own personal branding success story, as always, you can send those to us at studentbrandingtv@gmail.com. And as always, you can always find more information and tips on personal branding at studentbranding.com. We'll see you next week.